Some military vets sounding off against President Trump's immigration order. They worry it hurts the heroes they credit with keeping them alive.
We're Americans. We're the good guys. Good guys are supposed to keep their promises, right? Well, we made a promise to these people in exchange for that service.
Joining us right now is somebody who agrees with that person. Congressman Duncan Hunter served in Iraq and Afghanistan. He joins us live. Congressman, you're calling for military interpreters and people who helped us in Iraq and Afghanistan to wind up with waivers, along with the green card holders, to come to the United States, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And we've been working this for 8 years. Since I got out of the Marine Corps and got into Congress, we've been trying to get the Iraqi interpreters and the Afghan interpreters, frankly, the people who helped us on the ground, put their lives on the line, the people whose lives are at risk, frankly, because the bad guys know that they helped us. We've been trying to get them to the front of the line for 8 years. So I totally agree with Trump's executive order. But there should be a few exceptions, and the Iraqi interpreters that helped our American forces on the ground and are still helping them, those guys should be an exception to his rule.
And do they all want to come here to the U.S. so that they're safe?
Yeah, quite a few do, because they get targeted. The bad guys know that they're helping us, and so they've had to move their families out into India, into other places, into Turkey, so that they aren't targeted. And you also have quite a few families here that are waiting for their interpreter spouses to come over, or you have the interpreters here waiting for their families to come over. And under Barack Obama, those people were in the back of the line. They were in the back of the line to Syrian refugees and others. Let's put them at the front of the line, help them out, do the right thing, but still follow Trump's executive order.
Yeah, that's one of the great things Julian Assange did by releasing all those names, and we found out who the interpreters were, and a lot of those people were killed on the spot. But having said that, I spoke to Johnny Walker. He's his pseudonym. He was the personal interpreter, as you know, for Chris Kyle. It still took him 5 years to get here. So this isn't really a Donald Trump problem. Do you foresee with General Mattis at defense, do you see that being easier, or do you have to go the State Department way?
No, I think it'll be easier with General Mattis. And I know Johnny Walker, too, in San Diego, where the SEALs are. He's well known in that SEAL community there in San Diego. Great guy. But I think under Mattis and under this administration, they're going to make the right decision on this. It's just going to take a little bit.
So, in other words, you're 100% behind this particular travel temporary pause, but you say, there were some unforeseen bumps along the way they got to work out.
Yeah, totally, and that's to be expected, and I understand that. In fact, I don't cast any dispersions on the executive order, actually. I think it was the right thing to do. He said he would do it in his campaign. There's just a few snafus to work out, and we'll be good to go.
And that's one of them. Where is the legislation, Duncan?
It's where's what
Where
legislation?
Is it at? Where is this at?
Have you talked to Donald Trump?
Nothing right now. This needs to be an executive order. Right. This needs to work into the way that this stuff filters down through the Department of Defense and Homeland Security.
So that could be done in just a couple of days. Let's see what happens. Right. Duncan Hunter, we thank you very much for joining us from Statuary Hall in the U.S. Capitol.